welcome back to my channel. First of all, I have been away from my channel for a little while, and I think I'll probably make a video coming up soon, and I'll explain a little bit about why I've been gone. But in this video, I wanted to share with you guys my Olaplex experience because I did mention it, I think, in one of my last videos. So I wanted to share with you guys what it was like for me. So obviously I'm relaxed. That process does break down the bonds in your hair. So I wanted to find a product. I mean, obviously I want to use something that's going to build them back up to make my hair strong again. So I found out about Olaplex because I was just like on Instagram one day, like just scrolling around, and I came across a stylist page who I think she predominantly deals with natural hair, but she kept saying Olaplex, 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 and I was like, what is that? So that's when I Googled it and I found out what it was. So something else really important to mention, Olaplex is, like I said, a 3-part system. The first and the second parts of the system are for professional use only. So you can't purchase the first and second part unless you have a license. The part 3, which is what I have here, is the part that's for take-home use and for anyone to purchase. So that's the part after some research I found out that I needed to get. So when I found out about the product and I decided I was going to get it, I first went to Amazon just trying to find like a decent price for it, and I found a few different sellers on Amazon, and I checked the reviews, and unfortunately the reviews for the products on Amazon weren't very good. Most people said that they received the product and it wasn't similar to what, or it wasn't the same as what they initially received from the salon after they would get the treatment in the salon, and then they would receive the take-home part 3. So they said it was liquidy, it was runny, it was see-through, it didn't make their hair feel the same, they just didn't experience the same strength as they did with the initial system that they tried, the part 3 that they tried from the salon. So that deterred me from going through Amazon, and I decided to go straight to the source. I went to Olaplex.com, and just as a side note, they have a ton of information on their website, videos. I mean, you can hear the history, videos of the scientists who put the product together. There's just a lot of information on the website. So I decided to go ahead and buy it from there. Okay, so this very small 3.3 ounce bottle was $26. And because I feel like, you know, there's a lot that happens when I relax my hair, I felt like it was worth it for me. So I went ahead and purchased it. So far, I've used the product twice. The first time I was like, oh my gosh, like when I put it in my hair, I felt like it was like really good condition, like my hair was so soft. But let me go ahead and read to you before I even get into that, the directions. So it says here, use once a week between chemical services to strengthen the hair. So I definitely will be using this often. And then in the back for the actual use, it says apply a generous amount from roots to ends on unwashed towel dried hair. Comb through once, leave on for a minimum of 10 minutes or more. For damaged hair, repeat without rinsing. So obviously, yeah, this is not a lot of product, so I will not be using this once a week, I don't think, for I don't know, between 8 to 10 weeks before my relaxers, but I will use it as much as I can. I actually stumbled across someone who I know who has a license. I was able to get 2 more of these for less than half the price. It was $9 each, so I was able to get 2 more, so I'll have these for a little while now, and I'm a little bit more free in using it. Anyways, the first time I used it, I don't think I used it the proper way because I did not feel like my hair was like really any different. But in this video, I'm going to share with you how I used it this time. Okay, so here I'm just detangling my hair. Before I start, I want to make sure I mention that the parts 1 and the part 2 are what really rebuilds the bonds in the hair. Part 3 is like a very watered down version of that. So I just wanted to make that clear so that people understood that when they do purchase the number 3, it's not like you're getting the same thing. It's like less potent, basically. Alright, so what I'm doing here is just separating small sections. I do not comb my hair when it's wet. Even though the directions call for you to comb the product through your hair from roots to ends, I will not be doing that because I do not comb my hair when it's wet unless I'm like in the shower and I have the pressure from the shower to like help ease the detangling process and not have to, like, I don't know, break hair as I'm combing it out. So I'm just adding it through, and I am a little surprised at how far this stuff goes because I thought I used a lot more, and I never noticed until it settles back in the container just how much I haven't used. So yeah, so basically what I'm doing here, because it does call for towel dried hair, even though when I was researching it, I did find out that they said that you could do it dry, but like obviously the product is going to penetrate the hair shaft much better when it's like wet. So I'm wetting the hair. You'll see me like kind of step out of focus here, but that's just to wet my hair a little bit before I add more of the product. And that's what I do like all the way through. And like I said, it does seem like it goes a long way. So I did find that to be a little shocking in using it. It feels like a conditioning process, to be honest. But it's nice and easy. And here I'm just trying to come closer so that you can see like what it looks like on the hair. Okay, so I'm finishing up this side. I got tired of going back and forth and wetting it, so I just went ahead and dipped like that whole side, and then just reapplied this. The camera's gonna cut out, but you'll see me coming back. I left it on my hair for an hour, like this. Like I said, the directions say that you can leave it on for a minimum of 10 minutes. I did find out in researching it that it doesn't work past 30 minutes, so it doesn't really, you don't have to leave it on long. But this is my hair after. All I did afterward was wash it. You know, I shampooed it and then I deep conditioned. And this is the finished product. I'm coming just a little closer so you can see my strands. But that's it. Like I said, my hair did feel stronger. So. Okay, so the after effect of the Olaplex treatment, I feel like my hair is much stronger. There's really no way to depict on camera like the difference for you guys. I tried to get closer and like show you as much as I can, but I definitely feel like my hair is stronger. I do feel like it's worth it because this is more of a like internal strand thing. There's not a lot that I can like share with you, like, because it's not a conditioner and it's not something that will make my hair feel a certain way, but overall, like, just the strength of my hair, I do feel like it is stronger. So I am happy with the results. I would definitely suggest, if you do relax your hair, it's worth a try. I mean, you can give it a try for yourself. I feel like after putting the product on my hair, I feel like my hair was actually softer, which is weird, but I do feel like it was softer right after, before you start to shampoo and then condition, because like the directions tell you, you'll put the product in your hair, let it sit, and you're supposed to let it sit for as little as 10 minutes, and they said up to 30 minutes. In my research, I found that because usually if I put something on my hair, I'll leave it on overnight and everything else, just like I'm gonna get the maximum strength from this product, you know, so I'll leave it on for really long. But with this particular product, they actually even tell you, I think one of the videos that I found on their website, you can leave it on for longer, but it actually stops working after a certain point. So I think they said after 30 minutes it's not really doing anything, you just have it on your hair. So it doesn't really matter if you keep it on past that or not. So I left the product on my hair for an hour. I do feel like overall The outcome is definitely beneficial. If you're going to be doing these very harsh treatments on your hair, chemical processes on your hair, then yes, definitely use something to rebuild the bonds in your hair and kind of give your hair back the strength that it once had. I am very, very happy with my hair. And yeah, I would suggest that if you are relaxed, go ahead and give it a try. If you can find someone with a license, see if they can go ahead and hook you up. Oh, and I just might try the 3-part system. I'm not into risking too much with my hair, so yeah, I don't know. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, I think it's worth it. It's the Olaplex No.3. It was $26, and the container literally has 3.3 ounces. Oh, and I wanted to show you. So yeah, so I used it twice. And you probably can't see, but it's like, yeah, you're not gonna be able to see. But there's about this much left. I think you can see a little. So there's this much left after me using it twice. So I think for my hair, I'll probably get about 3 uses out of it. I think I used about 1 ounce each time. Yeah, that's the Olaplex treatment. And I don't know, like I said, I may try the whole system. I'm going to do some more research, and I'll decide whether or not I'll try that, because I'm not a professional. I don't know if I want to take that risk. But anyways, thank you guys so much for coming to my channel and staying with me even through my little hiatus. But anyways, I guess I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.